Happy Monday, the doctor is in. Wanted to give you an update on what's happening in the real estate market this year, and to give a little call to action if you need that. First, what's happening in the market? Well, we're continuing with quantitative easing that has been happening for the last few months, where the Federal Reserve is not going to buy up municipal bonds and mortgage-backed securities at the rate that they were. They're actually going to start to sell them off. So when those people buy those, they're going to, in turn, try to get a return on their investment, and they're going to raise those short-term interest rates. The Fed is going to also, a couple times, we think, for sure, according to Lawrence Yun, the chief economic advisor for the National Association of Realtors, prognosticates with many in the industry that inevitably interest rates will rise. Right now they're at 3.11%, and we see them probably maxing out at 3.7 by the final quarter of 2022 into 2023. And what we'll see then by 2023 is a real slowing in what was the upward value of our homes at about 20% in the last 2 years, down, within the next year to a little more likely appreciation value of more like 15%. So as we are starting to see the response of inflation, the interest rates will try to keep that in check, and that will be something on the horizon that will happen this year. Now, for you, what does that trigger? That triggers potentially a decision for you about what you're going to do with your property. With the interest rates being low, it's a wonderful time, and inflation high, wonderful time to get into the housing market and to buy up some property that's available, whether you are seeing for sale signs. Most of the investment properties will never have for sale signs. That's why you need me to be looking for you, to increase your portfolio and to help you get through this inflation, because as we know, a historic bellwether against inflation is buying property, right? Make your money work for you. Don't just sit it somewhere, because it doesn't grow in wealth, right? Your assets will grow in wealth in times of inflation. And so that's why many people are now shifting their gaze, right, from what can I do to immediately to protecting my family, to what can I do in the long term to protecting my family. So that's where I come in. That's where you DM me with those questions, comments, or concerns specifically to you. What's your property worth, right? In the middle of doing for people on here that you'll get as well. If you don't, let me know. What's called a CMA, or a comparative market analysis. So I'm getting ready to send those out to many of you. You'll get them in the mail. But if you don't, and I don't have your address, and you want to know what's happening specifically, that's when you can reach out to me and DM me, or 360-241-5716 to get that information, and so that I can be of service to you. That's what I do. Buy and sell homes for people and investment opportunities. So it's what's happening in the world, and it is personal to you, and you have a friend in this business, and so make sure to contact me if you'd like to have that information. Happy New Year. Take care. Peace.